You're watching Drakewing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming, and something on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of I Wanna Hug That Gator. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go! Have some faith in the faculty here. We do our best for you. With what we have on Mia now, we can justify watching her like a hawk from here on. Anybody else she was harassing ought to thank you. Are you sure she's actually going to get in trouble for this? At this point, we'd look bad if we didn't punish Mia for this kind of behavior. That's a relief. Come on, you two can hunker here until school clears out. You sure? You were going to stay after like always anyways, right? Yeah. Ah! The loud noise makes me stumble to the floor. Mr. Anakin! What? Whoops. Anakin looks at the device in his hand. Is that a taser? There's a piece of tape on it and something written on it. Estrus protocol. Uh-oh. Estrus protocol. Oh, fuck. Anyway, I'm going to run and get some things done. They're going to want my account on paper pretty soon. May as well knock it out of the way. With no care at all, Mr. Anakin chucks the electric weapon onto his desk before turning to his doorway. Don't burn the place down, alright? Alone, I go sit near the back of the classroom. Looking out the window, I finally let out a huge sigh I'd been holding in. Olivia rolls over to join me, and surprisingly, she's smiling. You right, Inco? I could trust him. We sit in silence, just looking out the window. When school's let out, we watch the crowd of students going home. I don't see me in the crowd, but it doesn't matter. I think despite it all, Olivia's life is going to be just a bit easier after today. While students trickle out of the school, Olivia took the chance to unwind. I figured it'd be best to let her rest, as I saw her drooping eyelids finally shut. She looked cute, just napping idly in her wheelchair, except for the weird bellowing. It was like a snore, except I could feel it vibrating through the floor. With the clouds hiding the sun and the classroom's lights turned off, I could do with some shut-eye too. I can't bring my eyes closed. Instead, I look out the window. The layer of clouds overhead steadily grows more dense, casting a darker shade on everything. Light raindrops prick against the glass. Crap. I should have brought my umbrella. As a few minutes go by, they roll in closer and closer, blocking out the sunlight. If Olivia were awake, she'd think this was pretty neat. I look back at her. Maybe I could nap too. Just a little. What was... Oh. My eyes were drawn upward to the heavy clouds in the sky. In moments, the glass of the window is assailed by numerous heavy droplets of rain. Holy moly! The trees outside are billowing almost aggressively. Several small branches are stripped away in torrential downpour. Alright, an umbrella wouldn't help with this. Huh? What? My phone's blaring an alarm. So's Olivia's. Instructions to shelter in place for several hours. The classroom door is thrust open quickly. Mr. Anakin is back, panting hard and clothes-drenched. He takes our moment of surprise to compose himself as best he can. Sorry about that. The faculty is doing a sweep of the campus right now. Apparently there's a monsoon scare right now. Monsoon? Does that happen here? Anakin gestures to his drenched outfit and out the window as if to ask if Mia had clocked me in the head after all. Right. Are we going to be alright? Oh, of course. Schools are designated shelters for the worst disasters. If anything, you're safer here than at home. The hallway outside is open, isn't it? I just finished putting the cover up. Cover? Just keep close to the wall, yeah? What do we do now? Anakin shakes his phone at us. Shelter in place. We're all stuck here for a few hours. Olivia reaches into her bag and pulls out her drawing book and a well-used pencil. Actually, why don't you use this time to catch up on some schoolwork? I'm sure you have some work from other classes still pending, and I can't think of a better time to tackle that than right now. But today's been rough. Can I do this or finish my nap instead? That's fine too, but aren't you failing behind grade-wise in some of your other classes? Maybe? Fine, I'll catch up on some of that work. Anakin gives a single nod and smiles. Olivia puts away her drawing materials and instead pulls out her bulky mathematics books, which she sets on the table with more force than necessary, followed by her notebook. With some hesitation on her part, Olivia sets herself to work. Meanwhile, I bring myself closer to her in case she wants some help with the work. After a few minutes, it's clear her mind and spirit isn't into the work one bit. She constantly fidgets, taps her pen on the table, and looks around the room and out the window. Eventually, she lets out a groan and slams her book shut. Ugh, this sucks! Can I please do something else? Edekin, who had been busying himself with grading some paperwork, snaps up away from his work, looking at Olivia while rubbing his chin. Well, there is one other thing you could help out with. Would need both of your help with it. Could even consider it a new extra assignment. What do you say? I don't know, today's been pretty rough on Olivia. Absolutely, I'll do it! Alright. Wonderful, it's back here. He starts walking to the back of the room and waits for the two of us to follow him. Whoa, something in the dark room? Oh man, I thought we wouldn't get to do anything in there until the last few weeks of the semester. Are we going to be getting a head start on this section? Maybe we'll be making prints or learning more about C41 and... Huh? Oh, Olivia's poking my back. What with the cinematic gate? You're going too slow. Oops. I shake the excitement off and head into the dark room. Edekin holds the door open for the two of us to enter. The inside glows a vibrant crimson light. Edekin's suit appears to light up in the red lights, as does my shirt. I've actually only been in a dark room once before. This is so cool. I clasp my hands together. So, what are we developing? This is an important job just for you. Alright, I'm ready for it. What am I developing? Your lower back. Ah! There's a click of a switch, and the red lights switch to normal lights and properly illuminate the room. There's boxes over there. I need one at each station around the room, but they're too heavy for me. If you can, of course. Legally, I can't make you do any of this. Do I at least get extra credit? You get one of the bags of chips I keep hidden in my desk. Fine. Nice. Come on, Olivia, we should clear the way for him. There actually is something in the box we'll need in a bit. The two move back to the entrance, and I'm faced with a myriad of boxes I'll have to carry. Looks like there's about 10. They're pretty medium-sized, like you could fit a table lamp in them. How heavy can they... Ow, ah! Thud. Lift with your knees, Inco. This is gonna suck. I look at Olivia, and she already has her phone out and pointed my way. Damn it! I shift my legs and try again. I actually managed to get this thing off the ground. It's supposed to weigh at least 70 pounds. What are these loaded with? Bricks? Something like that. Careful, they're fragile. Finally, I get the last box in its place. I pick a chair and collapse in a heap. Get out of here. Get. 1 second, y'all. How the hell do y'all keep getting in here? Knock that shit off. Jesus. There. Okay. That should be better. Okay. Alright. Sorry about that, y'all. God, what annoying creatures cats are. I love them, but they're annoying as shit. My muscles are on fire. Though to be honest, I don't know if I could have done all that at the beginning of the year. I guess I'm getting stronger. Edekin walks back into the dark room with a small black toolbox. Oh good, you're done. Come on out and take a breather. That looked tough. I'd rather stay here. Olivia shows up in the doorway behind Edekin. I'm surprised he didn't use the dolly. What dolly? Ah! Before you get started with me, Inca, you didn't ask. For the love of... I hate you! That's the spirit. Olivia stifles her laughter into a snickering snort fest. Your mood will improve when you see what you've been carrying. Oh? He grabs a box cutter from a shelf and slices the top of one open. Our teacher pulls out what looks like a large overhead lamp from the box. Oh! Oh, sweet! So that means that you'll be making your own prints for midterms. It sounds awesome! Oh man, I can't wait to... But before any of that, these need to be assembled. The rest of the parts are taken from the first box and set down meticulously. Olivia's gotten curious, so she's rolled up to the station handling one of the funnier-looking pieces. Anywho, here you two go. Wait, two? Yes, two. Don't think I didn't notice you watching Inco so much. The stammered denial from Olivia does nothing to wipe the cheeky grin from our teacher's face. But what about you, Mr. Yedekin? What about you, Mr. Yedekin? I'll be right back. He makes his way to the door again. Get started without me. I need to go fetch some things. Before either Olivia or I can speak up, he's left the room. Olivia already has the toolbox open on her lap. Right then. I grab the folded up instructions and lay it out, seeing the details of the bizarre device fully assembled. Okay, so... Step 1. Hand me the next piece? Oh, did I scare you? Yes, you scared me. These things are heavy. What if you dropped that on something? I didn't know. But you could have. And I didn't. Olivia's tail reaches for some brackets, but I grab the limb before she can take them. Hold on, we gotta do things right or the enlarger might not work right. She retracts her tail from the table. You're no fun, it's just an oversized lamp. That's a gross oversimplification. You're a gross oversimplification. Edekin's gonna make you use the one you break. Just means I can sketch more, right? Well, it'd mean you can't participate and learn about photography. Photography's your thing, so it doesn't really apply much to me, does it? Well, maybe that's the case for you, but photography's my thing. It's the whole reason I took this class after all. Oh, sorry. It's nothing. Olivia politely rests her hands on her lap. Her eyes linger on the box parts. Well, how does it work then? The print enlarger? She shakes her head. Photography. Like, why the giant lamp thing? It's all digital today, right? Huh. I think that's the first time someone's actually asked me about that. Sure, I've had lots of mid-shower rehearsals explaining my hobbies and their cultural significance to others, but none of that's coming to me right now. It's all about shot composition, and this machine is part of the production of it. Getting the right things in the right places at the right time to evoke a certain feeling. Alright, y'all, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. I want to give a quick shout out to all of our lovely patrons. We appreciate everything y'all do for the channel. Anyway, I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!